Time right now for Take Your Pick with our guy Will Brinson as we pick every single ball game in the NFL against the spread. Will and I had very different picks last week and yet have the same record. Will Brinson, for some odd reason, picked the Cleveland Browns to cover. Joey Burrow, legend, backdoor cover. You gotta love sports. All right, Will Brinson. It's the Chicago Bears, favored by 5.5 at home. It's a CBS game. They're taking on the New York Football Giants. Will Brinson, take your pick.
I'm sorry, you say the Bears are favored by 5.5 points? What are we doing? What on earth would anybody make? Why would anybody make the Bears a favorite in any football game, Adam? They have Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback. He was like 2 of 19 before the fourth quarter when everyone on Detroit's defense magically got injured and they fell apart and the Bears stormed back. This is not a good football team. They haven't been good for a while. Trubisky's not good. It's a sham of a quarterback competition involving Nick Foles. And I'll tell you what, Danny Dimes and Joe Judge and the hard-working New York Football Giants are going to beat the Bears outright. I will absolutely take the points. The Bears are a shamockery. Give me the Giants and the points.
Will, give me the Giants as well. And I never picked the New York Football Giants, but Mitchell Trubisky, favored by 5.5 points in a football game, is illegal in most states, including Illinois. That can happen. It's rare the Giants have a quarterback advantage. They do on CBS on Sunday. You think Saquon Barkley is going to be foaming at the mouth? Look, 6 yards on national TV. He's going to bounce back in a major way. I'm not ready like you to scream upset special outright. I do think the Pay Allen Robinson game is going to be great, and he's going to have a couple of scores, but 5.5 points? Yeah, you can never take Chicago and Mitch Trubisky favored by 5.5 points. How about the Jim Nantz, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson special on CBS? The Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs, Patty Mahomes favored by 9 points. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Yeah, I mean, really, at this point, with Tom Brady gone, let's just have Jim and Tony, latch on to, like have them be part of the traveling Chiefs battalion. And they can just follow Kansas City around because they're the game of the week every week, and they should be. It's a fantastic team to watch. I'll tell you, though, I think this is a game where there's not going to be as many points as people think. This is an under game. If you look at the Chiefs, they had one of the slowest paces of play in week 1 with Clyde Edwards-Helaire leading the way. The Chargers couldn't score against the Bengals. You saw the Bengals on Thursday night. They're a terrible defense. The Chargers are methodical and plotting. The Chiefs are going to pound Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They're going to win by 14-plus points in a low-scoring game that might not hit 40 total points.
Wow, I disagree with you on the over-under, but in terms of the Chiefs, I absolutely am picking Kansas City. And let me tell you something. Patty Mahomes is phenomenal every single month of the year. Happy birthday to Patrick Mahomes. His birthday yesterday. Will Brinson in his birthday month of September as an NFL quarterback. He's 8-0 with 26 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. That is wild. I love the fact that the coaches called out Clyde Edwards-Helaire and said you need to be better in short yardage situations. So there's no way he's going to rest on his laurels after that sensational debut. I think in the second half of this game, Jim and Tony are going to be talking a lot about Justin Herbert. Wouldn't be surprised if we start thinking about a quarterback change next week with the Chargers. I think this game has 45-26 written all over it with some garbage points laid. And I think that the Kansas City defense is going to suffocate Tyrod Taylor. Will Brinson, how about the Dallas Cowboys? They're at home, favored by 4.5 points, taking on your Atlanta Falcons. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Now, this is an over game. 52.5, 55.5, 65.5. I don't care. It's going to hit. This is going to be a shootout with both of the teams. What Raheem Morris said, that they weren't prepared for the Seahawks to pass. Gee, great defensive game plan. Fortunately, you have the Cowboys coming to town. I hope you might prepare for both parts of the passing and the rushing game. It might not matter, though, because this offense, after an embarrassing performance against the Rams, has to get going this week, and there is no better solution for the offensive problems that ail you than the Atlanta Falcons defense. You're going to see Mike McCarthy dial up some deep shots to Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, maybe even CeeDee Lamb. I think Zeke Elliott will pound the ball and be a big factor in the passing game. The Cowboys have to look great on offense or else Jerry Jones is going to start simmering. And the Falcons, too. A little bit of pressure early on for them. They got to answer on the offensive side. Matt Ryan will throw it 50 times. Tons of points for the Cowboys, covered by a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a high-scoring affair. Give me Dallas as well. Dak Prescott is going to throw for 4 touchdowns and 400 yards. I think it's going to be a gigantic game for Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, who has the chops for the moment. I think Zeke is going to be outstanding catching it out of the backfield. Look, I still can't believe how inept the Cowboys were in the second half, and they got robbed with that OPI at the end on Sunday night. The Dallas Cowboys offense, it's going to be amazing, and that starts against that beleaguered defense for the Atlanta Falcons coming up on Sunday. Let's take a look at the rest of our picks against the spread for week number 2 in the National Football League. Will Brinson rolling with the rebuilding since 1957. Detroit Lions were both taking the San Francisco 49ers. You cannot pick the Jets in anything. It's a pickup with Philly and the Rams. Brinson has Philly. I'm rolling with our guy, Aaron Donald. We got into that at length on yesterday's sizzling edition of Time to Shine. We're sharing a brain on the Cardinals and the Ravens. And I'm taking the Raiders outright to win the football game with no Michael Thomas for the New Orleans Saints. Will, as always, unbelievable stuff. Best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.